Well, good morning to Allira Jaques, who is at the moment in New South Wales. Which in what part of New South Wales are you? In
I'm
Newcastle?
in Newcastle. Yep.
Newcastle. Newcastle. So, how are you, Allira?
Doing really well, thank you. It's nice being home
I
in Newcastle and back in Australia,
back in
which is always
Australia after being in LA, I believe for 5 years. You just got back just as the COVID started, I believe.
yes. Yeah. So I mean I've been back for it's how long has that been? About 2 years now.
Yeah, it
um,
is going on to two.
but so it's nice to be back home and now finally we can share this film that we did almost 2 years ago as well. So yeah, it's
Well,
exciting.
that's exciting. It was not only was it good to come home, but you actually got one of the lead parts, which the film is that we're going to talk about today is Love You Like That, which is coming out on October 21st, not long. And you
Yeah, no.
and I'm and obviously there is a very mysterious role you've got. You get found on a beach, and I must say, discovered by someone I actually know very well in the business, John Jarrett, who's
Mhm.
making finally a bit of comeback into films too. But your role has a very mysterious sort of feeling that you're in terms of a community, that you're a very small beach community. And yeah, and you've lost your memory. So, do you want to
Yes.
tell us a little bit more about
Yeah.
one, how you got the part, and
Yeah.
what was it like to playing, the Mim is her
Mim.
name.
Yeah. Well, yeah, firstly, I have Sean, and he doesn't like me saying this, but Sean Gannon, one of the producers
Produced,
of the film, which you know as well.
yes.
We've kept in contact all these years. We've worked together in the past, and I was in LA at the time, and he was producing this film, and he said you'd be perfect for the lead role. You should put a tape down. So I did, and yeah, here I am. It was I did a number of self tests, and I actually didn't know who Mim was, so I hadn't read the end of the script. I'd only read up until she's revealed, so I didn't know who she was for the first reading. So I had to sort of just make up, a story in my head of who I thought she might be. And I obviously did something right because they asked me to do another tape, but this time they gave me the ending so I could see who she was and find out, why she was there in this small town. I put the tape down, and then they asked me to play the lead role of Mim. I was absolutely ecstatic, not only because I could come home and film in Australia, but it was my first leading role in a film, so it's really exciting. But Mim was, she's such an amazing character to play. As you said, there's a bit of mystery about her, and I, can't say too much about who she is, but she's got a lot of depth to her, and it was really exciting as an actor. And as a very new actor, I still think I'm quite green in that sense. I'm still, outcoming to the industry. So um, it was a good role to sink my teeth into and learn on the job as well. And I had a great director, Eric, who was fantastic to collaborate with any issues that I had. But I just wanted to keep that mystery about her, but also make her very relatable, because when she shows up in this town, she washes up stark naked on the beach. And no one knows why she's there, but everybody's drawn to her. And, so she just changes this town in one day. So I just wanted to make her relatable as well. So it was a lot of fun.
That's interesting. And yeah, just going back, your the director is Eric C. Nash, who
Yes.
also wrote the script.
Yes, he
So
did.
yeah, so how was it working with him, under his
Yeah, he
direction,
was.
and how long was the shoot for?
So the shoot it's quite small. It was 6 weeks, so we got everything done in 6 weeks, which in filming land is quite fast.
Yep.
But yeah, Eric was great. He was someone that you could just go to if you had any issues with the character, or especially
Mm,
with my character. She's got a lot to her, so I was always going to him asking, questions and collaborating with him. But that's who Eric is. He's somebody that he likes to collaborate with his team. It's not just him, directing and saying, this is how it's going to be. And he wrote the script as
mm,
well. So he was
mm.
always open to suggestions and, wanted to work with us. So that was really nice.
That's refreshing, actually, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, to
yeah,
have good interaction,
yeah,
to be open, yeah, in changing your characters or whatever, So
yeah.
yeah, oh, fantastic. And also, Mitchell Hope, which is the other lead in this.
Yes.
Did you know Mitchell before? Um, at
No,
all?
no, never met Mitchell. I and he knows this. I didn't even know his Disney past either. I had no idea who Mitchell Hope was, and I know that he's got such a big following, with Disney fans, with the Descendants. So yeah,
Yeah.
when I met him the day before we started filming, and we got on like a house on fire. He's just not only such a lovely guy, he's so down to earth, but
Yeah.
he's a great actor. He's got a big future ahead of him. So can't wait to
Yeah.
see what he does.
Yeah, well, he's gorgeous on screen. He's good.
He
Yeah,
is.
he is. But I've got to say, you came up, absolutely beautiful on screen as
Oh,
well.
thank you.
Yeah. So you both did. You had sort of the chemistry there. But
Yeah,
again, because we can't do any spoilers here.
no,
This is a film that has a few little sort of twists and
does.
and yeah, it is sort of like this, and you've got one of the most famous songs in it as well. Uh,
Yes.
Love is in the air, because it is about love, and it's so nice to sort of see. I don't know. It is a nice film. It is sort
Yeah.
of, yeah. It's a feel good film, and that has yeah, lovely upliftment.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. That's how I think I could sum it up without saying too much else. Um,
That's a good way of putting it. It is a feel good film, and it is about love, and as corny as it sounds, but
yeah,
it is, and it's about all the different types of love that we all experience, and that's why I think it's going
yeah,
to be I hope it'll be very relatable to everyone around the world, because we've all experienced love in a different way. So
yeah.
yeah, which is great. That's why I love this film.
I think it's a timely film, because
Yeah,
I think everyone's just been through so many, hardships.
absolutely.
Yeah, and we need something that's, light. And now that hopefully, oh, the cinema world is opening up, this could be something that people will want to come to, not
Absolutely.
only to support our cinema world, but to support the independent Australian films.
Absolutely.
So I think this would be lovely. It's a nice. It's
Great.
yeah, it's a nice screening to go to. Tell me, where was it shot as well?
Yeah, so it was shot, pretty much all of it was shot in the Shire in Sydney, down Cronulla Way.
Ah,
Um,
lovely.
yeah, so many beautiful places. Bundina was one of those places, which honestly it was so tropical. The water was crystal blue when we were doing some of the scenes on the boat, and it was just beautiful. And I mean, I've been to Sydney that many times. I used to live in Sydney, and I'm from Newcastle, but you don't realise how many beautiful locations
Yeah.
Australia has when you
Oh,
actually go there. And
yeah.
it was gorgeous.
Sydney's amazing with the beaches. So yeah, again,
Yeah,
nice way to shoot a film, and
yeah. So
and
yeah,
yeah, and yeah, you had some other really good, sort of other locations out on a boat, and yeah, so it was, yeah,
yeah.
it's very good. Well, congratulations, and I must say it's been a delight to talk to you, and
Thank you.
I should imagine that this should kick off your career a lot more now. And
I hope so.
yeah, and we'll be, we'd love to stay posted with you to sort of see
Yeah.
where you're going next. Have you got
Would love
anything that is on the
no,
cards?
not at the moment. I mean, as I said, I'm still, an up and comer. That's, I've been working at it for a few years now, and this, I mean, I'm always going to want to do Australian films and Australian stories, because I'm from here, and I think we've got such, amazing talent. We've got beautiful locations,
Yep,
and there's more coming here to be filmed.
yep.
So I just hope that it does. It's a bit of a platform for me and opens some doors.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it will. I'm sure it
Yeah.
will. So all the best. The film is in the cinemas on October 21st.
Yes.
And yeah, and go and see it. Love you like that.
Yes, please.
Thank you, and all the
Thank you.
best. Bye.